Hello everyone. Good evening. Vanakkam. See, I'm Deborah's cousin. And check. Having witnessed the solemn wedding, Debbie and Calvin, we have gathered here to greet and wish the couple. On behalf of the bride and groom's family, I welcome each and every one of you. Here is the moment we have been waiting for. As the couple walk the aisle, நாம் அனைவரும் எழுந்து நின்று கரம் தட்டி மணமக்களை வரவேற்போமா? எழுந்து நிற்போமா? Relatives and friends and colleagues of Debbie and Calvin. I extend a special welcome to Reverend Devabuthiran, Presbyter and Pastor of CSI St. Matthias Church and the committee members of the church. We would like to begin the function with a word of prayer. I call upon Reverend William Kirbagaran, Senior Pastor of Good Samaritan Prayer Fellowship Ikaditangal, to lead us in prayer.
கண்களை மூடி ஜெபம் செய்வோம். எங்களை அதிகமாக நேசிக்கிற நல்ல ஆண்டவரே, இந்த அருமையான சந்தோஷமான நேரத்திற்காக உம்மை நன்றியோடு துதிக்கிறோம் சுவாமி. குறிப்பாக தெபோரா மற்றும் கால்வின் ஜோனத்தான் என்று இந்த 2 வாலிப மக்களை இன்றைக்கு உம்முடைய சன்னிதானத்தில், உம்முடைய பரிசுத்த சந்நிதியில் ஆண்டவரே, உம்முடைய பரிசுத்தவான்கள் முன்னிலையில் ஆண்டவரே கணவன் மனைவியாக கர்த்தர் இணைத்ததற்காக நன்றியோடு உம்மை துதிக்கிறோம் சுவாமி. இந்த காரியம் கர்த்தரால் வந்தது என்று நாங்கள் அறிந்து உம்மை ஸ்தோத்தரிக்கிறோம் சுவாமி. இந்த 2 உள்ளங்களை மாத்திரமல்ல, 2 தேவ பக்தியுள்ள அன்பான குடும்பங்களை கர்த்தர் இணைத்திருக்கிறீர், இதற்காக உமக்கு ஸ்தோத்திரம் சுவாமி. ஆண்டவரே, அவர்கள் தங்களுடைய வாழ்க்கை பயணத்தை உம்முடைய சமூகத்தில், உம்முடைய சன்னிதானத்தில் துவங்கி இருக்கிற வேளையில் நீர் அவர்களுடைய மேய்ப்பனாக, வழிகாட்டியாக அவர்களுக்கு முன்பாக சென்றலும் சுவாமி. உம்முடைய பிரசன்னம் அவர்களோடு இருக்கட்டும் ஆண்டவரே. நீர் இம்மானுவேலாக கூட இருந்து ஆண்டவரே அவர்களுக்கு ஏற்ற ஆலோசனையை கொடுத்து அவர்களை வழிநடத்தும். ஒருவரை ஒருவர் புரிந்து கொண்டு ஒருவரை ஒருவர் நேசித்து இரு குடும்பத்துக்கும் சந்தோஷத்தையும் உம்முடைய நாமத்துக்கு மகிமையும் கொண்டு வருகிற ஒரு பரிசுத்த குடும்பமாக கட்டப்பட உதவி செய்யும். இவருடைய அன்பை கண்டு மற்றவர்கள் இவர்கள் உம்முடைய பிள்ளைகள் என்று அறிந்து கொள்ளும்படியாக உம்முடைய நாமத்தை உயர்த்தும் ஆண்டவரே. ஆண்டவரே, இந்த வரவேற்பு நிகழ்ச்சியிலும் ஆண்டவரே நீர் உம்முடைய பிரசன்னத்தை தாரும். வந்திருக்கிற நாங்கள் ஒவ்வொருவரும் உம்மில் கழிகூறும்படியாக கர்த்தர் தமக்கு காத்திருக்கிறவர்களுக்கு செய்கிற நன்மைகளை பார்த்து உம்மை துதித்து உம்மை ஆண்டவரே உண்மையிலே மகிழத்தக்கதாக இந்த வேளை ஆசீர்வதியும் ஆண்டவரே. துதி கன மகிமை எல்லாவற்றையும் உமக்கே செலுத்துகிறோம். இயேசுவின் மூலம் ஜெபிக்கிறோம் நல்ல பிதாவே. ஆமேன், ஆமேன்.
Thank you, Anna. As this marriage is also a union of 2 families, we would like to introduce the immediate family members. I call upon the parents and siblings of Deborah and Calvin. Calvin's father, Mr. Augustus J.P. Daniel, takes up electrical contracts. His mother, Mrs. Beulah Jebathai Daniel, is a retired nurse. Calvin is the only child to the Daniels. Auntie. Debbie's father, Reverend Dr. S. Joseph, leads the Lord's ministry in Allahabad. Her mother, Mrs. Rachel Christie, who's my chitti by the way, is working as a teacher. Debbie's older brother, David, is working in World Vision. His wife, Carmel, is working as a power systems engineer in Fishner Consulting. Now that we got to meet the newly married couple, our attention is back to the couple again. Uncle, ஒரு நிமிஷம் நில்லுங்க. சேர்ந்து நிப்பீங்களா? சேர்ந்து நில்லுங்க, போட்டோக்கு திரும்ப. தேவிமா, டேவிட் நில்லு. இப்பொழுது மணமக்கள் மாலையை மாற்றிக்கொள்வார்கள். அவர்களுக்கு மாலை மாற்றுவதில் உதவ மணமகள் டெபியின் தாய்மாமா திரு மோசஸ் அவர்களை மேடைக்கு அழைக்கிறேன். I'm sure we are all excited and eager to know about Calvin and Debbie. To raise a toast to the groom, Calvin, and tell us about him, I request Mr. Ebenezer Samraj, Calvinin தாய்மாமா, சென்னை அண்ணா நகர் SBOA பள்ளியின் retired principal. Calvin பற்றி சொல்வதற்கு நிறைய இருக்கும். But I hear that uncle is known for keeping it short and sweet. Uncle would prefer to speak from his seat. எங்கள் குடும்பத்தின் புது வரவாகிய கால்வினை பற்றி தெரிந்து கொள்ள நாங்கள் ரொம்ப ஆர்வமா இருக்கிறோம். அங்கிள் ப்ளீஸ்.
கிறிஸ்துவுக்குள் அருமையானவர்களே, கால்வினை குறித்து டோஸ்ட் கொடுப்பதற்காக நான் இங்கே இருக்கிறேன். என்னை அறிமுகப்படுத்தினார்கள் கால்வின் ஜோகனன் டேனியலுடைய தாய் மாமா என்று. கால்வின் ஜோகனன் தாய் மாமா இன்னும் 3 பேர் இருக்கிறாங்க. மொத்தம் 4 தாய் மாமா அவங்களுக்கு. கால்வின் ஒரே பையன் பீலாவுக்கும் அகஸ்டிஸுக்கும். நீங்கள் எல்லாரும் அறிந்திருக்கிறபடி அவன் சிறு வயது முதற்கொண்டே வேதத்தை வாசிக்கிறதிலும் வேத வசனங்களை மனப்பாடம் செய்வதிலும் மிகவும் ஆர்வம் உள்ளவனாக இருந்து வந்ததை நான் பார்த்து வந்திருக்கிறேன். 4-6 வயதாக இருக்கிற பொழுது அவங்க பாளையங்கோட்டையில் அங்கே இருந்தாங்க. அவன் சிறு வயதில் பொசசிவ், எந்த ஒரு பொருளையும் அவனிடத்துலேருந்து அவ்வளோ சீக்கிரத்தில் பெற்றுக்கொள்ள முடியாது, வாங்க முடியாது. எவ்வளோ ஏமாற்றி பேசி கூட அவன்கிட்ட வாங்க முடியாது. தனக்குன்னு ஒரு பொருள் இருந்துச்சுன்னா அதை பத்திரமா வைத்துக்கொள்வான். ஆனால் வளர வளர படிக்க பள்ளியில் கல்லூரியில் லியோ மெட்ரிகுலேஷன் ஸ்கூலில் படித்தான். அதுக்கு பிறகு அறிஞர் அண்ணா இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜில் பிஇ மெக்கானிக் படிச்சிட்டாரு. அதுக்கப்புறம் சிம்சன் கம்பெனியில் வேலை கிடைச்சது. அப்புறம் எனக்கு சொல்லப்பட்டது, சிம்சன் கம்பெனியில் வேலை செய்கிற பொழுது தன்னுடைய யூனிஃபார்ம் மெட்டீரியல் கிடைக்காத ஒரு சில எம்ப்ளாயீஸுக்கு இனமாக கொடுத்துடுவாங்களாம். ஏன்னா ஒரு கேட்டகரி பீப்புளுக்கு மட்டும்தான் யூனிஃபார்ம் மெட்டீரியல் வந்துட்டு ஃப்ரீயாக கொடுப்பாங்க. மற்ற கடைக்கெல்லாம் அவன் காசு கொடுத்து வாங்கணும். காசு கொடுத்து வாங்க முடியாத இருக்கக்கூடிய கஷ்டத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பையங்களுக்கு அதை வந்து ஒவ்வொரு வருடமும் கொடுத்து விடுவாங்க. கால்வின் ஜோகன்னு கொடுத்து விடுவார். அது மாத்திரம் இல்லை, அங்கே ஏதாவது விசேஷித்த ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ் இருக்கக்கூடுமானா அங்கே ஸ்வீட்ஸு பழங்களெல்லாம் கொடுக்கும்போதும் கூட அதை கிடைக்காத ஒரு சிலர் கிடைக்காத என்று சொல்கிற பொழுது அதை பெற்றுக்கொள்ளாததுக்கு அந்த எலிஜிபிள் இல்லாத ஒரு கேட்டகரி பீப்புள் இருப்பாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு எல்லாத்தையும் அப்படியே கொடுத்துட்டு வெறுங்கையோட வீட்டுக்கு வந்துடுவாராம். அவங்க அம்மாட்ட சொல்கிறது, நான் அப்படி கொடுத்துட்டு வந்துட்டேன்ட்டேன், ஏன்டா எல்லாத்தையுமே கொடுத்துட்டு வந்துட்டேன். ஆமாம், எல்லாத்தையும் கொடுத்து வந்துட்டேன், அதுக்கு என்னம்மா அப்போ என்று சொல்லக்கூடிய ஒரு நல்ல தாராளமாக எடுத்து சொல்லக்கூடிய பையனாக இருந்தான். அவன் கல்லூரியை படித்து கொண்டிருந்த பொழுது ஆண்டவரை அறிந்து கொள்ள வேண்டும் என்கிறதான ஆவல் வந்தது. அதிகமாக ஜெபித்தான், வேதத்தை வாசித்தான், மனம் திரும்பினான், ரட்சிவனுக்குள்ளாக வந்தான், ஊழியத்தின் ஈடுபாடுக்குள்ளாக தன்னை ஈடுபடுத்தி கொண்டான். அப்படியாக அவனைக்கிட்ட நான் அநேக காரியங்களை நான் சொல்ல முடியும். இன்னொரு முக்கியமான விஷயம் அவனை சொல்லக்கூடாது, அவன் மிகவும் மென்மையாக பேசக்கூடியவன், அதிர்ந்து பேசக்கூடியவன் அல்ல. நீங்கள் ஒரு சிலருக்கு இப்போ பார்த்துருப்பீங்க பேசுகிறத, ரொம்ப மென்மையாக பேசக்கூடியவர், அதிர்ந்து பேச மாட்டார். நம்ம என்ன வால்யூமில் பிச்சில் பேசுகிறோமோ அதை கடலையும் குறைவாக பேசுவார். நான் கோவப்பட்டு நான் பார்த்ததில்லை. ஒருவேளை அவங்க அப்பா அம்மாட்ட கோவப்பட்டுருக்கலாம், எனக்கு தெரியல எனக்கு. ஆனால் நான் கோவப்பட்டு பார்த்ததில்லை. அவருடைய பிரதித்திரம், ரெஸ்பான்சஸ் எல்லாமே ரொம்ப சாஃப்டாக கைண்டாக தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ டெபி, யூ ஆர் லக்கி டு ஹேவ் Calvin as your husband. Right? So we'll all hold you people in our prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle. Now I call upon Debbie's childhood friend John and her sister Sharon. They will share their memories of growing up with Debbie in Allahabad.
So, hi everyone, it's a pleasure being here. Congratulations to the both of you. And I'm John, this is my sister Sharon. We've known Debbie for over 15 years almost. And we have many fond memories of Debbie, uncle, auntie and David Bhaiya since the time we were in Allahabad. Uncle and auntie have served the Lord for many years in Allahabad, and they've also been helpful to us over the years, and it's a pleasure that we get to be here.
For 4 years, we went to the same school as Debbie, and we could see that she excelled in every way, in academics, singing, NCC, whatever it is. She would always give her best and do it as unto the Lord, and she would go out of her way to ensure that she was always there for us.
And Debbie is someone who, she knows everything. She knows everybody, whatever topic you pick, whether it's at home, at school, at church, she knew about it. And then she's someone who's really good with people. She can strike up a conversation with anyone she meets instantly. And she's one of the most outgoing and genuinely friendly people I've ever met.
Whether it was school or Sunday school, she would always spread the love of Jesus to those who were around her. And even after many years, after 7-8 years, we can see that her college friends still remember her, and she has impacted them in such a great way and showed the love of God to everyone.
And wherever she went, Debbie had a great testimony with everybody. She's someone who's not afraid to stand up for what she believes in. And she's so kind to everyone she interacts with. She's a great friend, great daughter, a wonderful sister to David Bhaiya, a wonderful aunt to her little nieces and nephews, and Calvin and you're lucky to have her.
In addition to all of this, she is super talented and boasts a long list of achievements, from performing as a vocalist on several occasions, participating in plays and extracurricular events, and consistently getting the first rank for so many years. And she also, most notably, she was part of the Republic Day Parade at Red Fort. I'm sure she'll keep adding to more and more of her accomplishments. And there's so much more to say about her, but I'll stop here for lack of time. Debbie, we are so glad to have known you and been a part of your life journey, and there's still so much more to come. We both congratulate you on this happy occasion, and may God bless you and keep you, and may His face shine upon you. Thank you.
Thank you, John and Sharon. As Debbie and Calvin start their life together, they need all our prayers, exhortation, and blessings. I request Professor Dr. Jayseelan, Dean of JKKM College of Nursing, Kumarapalayam, and father-in-law of Debbie's brother David, to bless the couple and share words of wisdom that I'm sure will benefit us all.
First and foremost, let me thank God Almighty for this beautiful evening. And let me congratulate both Calvin and Debbie and God for uniting them. And she introduced for words of wisdom. I don't know whether I have words of wisdom. Neither I have age to bless like many of the senior people are sitting here. I requested Brother Joseph to really choose somebody who is really senior enough to give word of any exhortation or whatever it is. But when I was reflecting what I should say or speak, when we opened the scriptures, it says the whole world was without any form, and how God brought order into all those things. And whenever the day was done, and God said, it is good, including creating man and women, the woman, God said it is good. So it is always good. Whatever God does, it is always good. And in Psalms 89:37, as I was reading, God established something high up above in heaven, something called moon. And it says, it is serving as a witness. When God flung the stars and moons and sun into the galaxy, I think He did it with great wisdom. We appreciate the beautiful lights. We appreciate those beautiful lights both in the morning and the night. There is something which is so brighter in the morning. What is that called? What is that? We call it as a sun, right? That's the light, biggest light God created to rule the daytime. And that is a lesser light God created that is called the moon. And every now and then, God calls these beautiful creations as a witness to support Him when He instructed human beings. Then I was thinking, what is there in the moon? The characteristic of the moon is to receive light, or it is illuminated by it doesn't have light on its own, but it is illuminated, or it reflects the light which is got from the sun. Right? That's what I studied in the school time. And this morning I Googled again, thinking that whether the theory has changed or not. Because before I speak, I should tell something correctly. But even now it is true that moon is receiving the light. It doesn't have a light of its own. Then I was reading Psalms 19. First 6 words is talking about the nature and especially about the sun. And it is telling, without voice, it is making voice. Right? It is one of the beautiful creations. We don't hear the son speaking or doing something, but it is creating a consciousness. We feel the heat of it. We experience the light from it. And through these, there are so many natural benefits that come into the human beings. A greater light which was created by God, and the lesser light which received the light from it and then reflects. And then I was reflecting, God has created a man and woman also like that. If somebody says a man is equal to a woman, I always disagree. No man is equal to a woman and no woman is equal to a man. Because both are complementary in nature. That's how God created. No one is above the other. Both are equally important, or both are much more important than the other person. That's how I perceive a man and a woman. So, in this little creation of God, when you become a husband and wife, one among you will be the sun, and one among you will be the moon. Right? A person, if you read Psalm 19, it comes out like a bridegroom to run its path so faithfully. So just because we are a bridegroom, it doesn't become automatically we are son, right? But anyone who is systematic, anyone who is able to give away life, anyone who is able to give life-saving instructions in the family, that is a person. You can be a lady, you can be a man, okay? But culture says usually the man is above the lady. It is not so. God always unites North Pole and the South Pole. Somebody said Calvin used to give away everything. And I know Debbie will take everything. Right? So definitely God unites the sun with the moon. And the moon is something which receives and then reflects. And it provides coolness. Right? That's how. But sun is something which is very hot. It can scorch you down. It can give you light. And it can give you life also. Right? So I heard the beautiful message which Pastor was giving. Right? God has chosen you. And it is not by accident you get together. And throughout the life, we need to remember not giving importance to small differences that may come on the way. And God has created to be son. One among you will be son. You, and as you go by, you examine yourself who will be the son, and another person has to be receptive and be cool, and to reflect back again, to lead. But both are given the equal importance. One will lead in the day, and the another one will lead in the night. So with these few words, I would like to congratulate you, and may God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle, for your illuminating speech. We totally agree with your speech about the complementary roles of the husband and wife. I'm sure Calvin and Debbie will agree. And they will also reflect God's light and love. Now to raise a toast to Deborah and to tell us more about her, I invite Ruth, Debbie's friend from college.
Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all for this wonderful occasion. I wanted to tell you guys you look so beautiful together, and I feel honored to propose the wedding toast on behalf of my bridesmaid group to my beloved friend Debbie. And she's a girl. She's very talented and she inspires others. And is a girl who would always light up at every room she enters and brings joys to everyone she meets. She always seeks the word of God and obeys the will of God. And she is diligent and compassionate towards all. And Mr. Calvin, your cute surprises and gifts shows that you will make efforts to put a smile on her face always. May the love you share grows deeper year after year. And if you haven't heard about this funny story, let me tell you a story which was happened almost 4 years ago in our college. And Debbie was sleeping in the evening, and she was she was in a deep sleep, and she had a dream, and the dream is actually about she was standing on the floor, and a rat ran towards her, and the rat was suddenly started to climb her head, a skirt, and she was afraid of that. At that time, one of her friends started to wake her. At that, she started to beat her with the pillow, and absolutely she was clueless, and she couldn't understand the situation actually. And after that, she told about the dreams she had, and then only he started understand the situation of her. And so I request you to maintain a distance while waking her up. She might be in a dream. So may the Lord who united you guide you and bless you abundantly. Congratulations, both of you, and thank you.
Ruth. And now comes the first work that we do together as a married couple. Isn't it also the easiest and sweetest thing? To assist them in cutting the cake, I request Mr. Ebenezer Samuel, Mrs. Devaselvi Samuel, Peripa and Perima of Debbie, and blessings in the form of song. We have a popular band called Dawn of Redemption to render a special song for the newly wedded couple. I must add a word about the band, as they will be entertaining and enlightening us through the evening with their songs. A group of friends united by the love of Christ formed a band in 2019 to illuminate the life of Christ through their songs. On the keys of Dawn of Redemption, we have James Daniel. On the drums, we have Sam Daniel, Johnny Solomon, Enoch Gerald, and Rufus Daniel play the lead, bass, and aquatic guitar. Santosh Daniel is the lead vocalist. Dawn of Redemption. With that intro, I invite you to play a special number for Debbie and Calvin. Redemption team for the wonderful singing. I request you all to kindly wait for 5 more minutes to hear the bride and the groom's speech. Well, traditionally, it's the groom who responds to the toast and wishes. But should we always follow the tradition? Calvin and Debbie don't think so. They believe in 50-50 rule of marriage. What better time to start than today? They have decided to set a new trend with the speech as the couple. Come on, Calvin and Debbie, we are more than eager to.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming to our wedding. First, I'd like to thank God for making this happen in my life and guiding me from childhood and through all my rebellious ways and still pulling back to His ways and keeping me and blessing me so much. And making me stand here. Yeah. And next I would like to thank Dad and Mom. You know, it's a cliche, they say, I got the best mom and dad in the world. Everybody says. But I think that's the way it is, right? You always get the best dad and mom. Yeah. When I look back, all their lack of things and all their hardships. They did not even show anything to me, and and always supportive. Did not say force me to do anything or say no to me in many things. I mean in everything. So supportive and So I think I got for me, there will not be a better mom and dad, and I would like to thank them also. Yeah. And about when we're searching for a bride, and this marriage, I think is only because of the will of God, and just as the pastor showed, despite back and forth during the proposal stages, and still somehow God joined us, miraculously. I mean, in a way, it seems like you cannot run away from the blessing you have from God. No matter how you try, there's no way. So God will. You just have to say. You just have to submit to Him. I think He'll just pull you back to the blessing you have, and that's why I believe I got Debbie, despite my own many shortcomings and many things. Still God gave me her, and so then I must tell about Debbie. So I've known her from so it must be 4 months now. 19th December I first saw her, and I knew somewhat close. Yeah, she's the one. That's what I prayed. And then when we talked on 28th December 2021, that's the day, and I will remember. God showed me clearly, through the promise and everything. She showed me she's the one. So from that time, I've known her. So it's not a big time, but still, I can say she's the most important thing, and from God. And that's the purpose of marriage is you be conformed to Christ. So that's what I see. So first, be conformed to Christ and to love unconditionally as Christ has loved us. So that's what I see in all these days I know her. So our relationship before even marriage, I think God has started that work in both of us, and I guess, and so I always wish Debbie, maybe from now on, I guess I pray, I take care the way I should, just as God intended to, in His Word. It might not, from now on, I pray that. So I always tell this, you must be here, this perfect will. I like that verse very. So that's what I believe. God will join us in perfect love and make us complete His perfect will for our life. And present us blameless before Lord and the end before Him. That's what I pray. And I hope, so in the end, all thanks to God, all glory to God. So we are standing here, it's all because of God. And one more, so that's what I'd like to tell Devi. Thank you very much for everything. It has, I can't believe what a blessing you got from God. So, thanks Devi. So I was the only child, you already know. But now I got a brother, David, and also sister also come. And he's from all that I have known till now, he's a real brother. Thank God so much for him. And everything you see here, I think all has been from everything now you can see, all has been his arrangement. I think from only the car, I think I did. All has been his effort, despite his all health issues and all personal issues. I think he did very well. So I thank God for all that. He also gave me a brother for life. So, So, thanks everybody for coming, for accepting the invitation. And so all I ask is for all of them to pray that may complete what God has asked for us in His perfect will, and we may be faithful to Him always, always. So as usual, thank God for everything, and thank you, Devi. Thanks everyone for coming. Thank you.
Well, I'm not very good with spontaneous speeches, so I have it all jotted down here, just in case I don't forget anything. Firstly, I would like to thank the Lord Almighty for His unending grace and for showering us with His constant blessings. Both Johanan and I have experienced His faithfulness all our lives, and today, as He has led us to the altar to exchange our vows in His presence and in the presence of His people, we are overjoyed to begin this new journey with Him in the center of it all. I personally would like to thank all the families and the friends who have gathered here today to be a part of our celebration. My special thanks to all my dearest friends who have traveled from different states and cities just to give me company today. I cannot begin to put into words how much your presence means to me. My heartiest gratitude, especially to the bridesmaids and all who were a part of the ceremony. Thank you so much for all the extra efforts you have put in to make this dream so special and beautiful. I would also like to address my parents. Thank you, Mummy and Daddy, for always giving me more than I could have ever asked for and for living an exemplary married life. Johanan, before I heard of you, before I even got to meet you, I prayed for you. And even though we both know life would always take the high, we both have our differences. Promise to abide by the word of the Lord and live by the vows we exchanged today. Couples usually have nicknames they call each other by. I've always just called you dude, bro, and man, because that's the way I know how to express my love. So today, I pledge to continue doing that, so you better get used to that for the rest of the life. Once again, a huge thank you to everyone here, especially the Kingdom Singers and the Dawn of Redemption. Thank you so much, guys, for being here today. Thank you.
Wow, we knew Calvin as a quiet boy. That was quite an insightful speech that we didn't expect. And Debbie, as my cousin, So we thought of you what she would say. As Reverend Devabuthiran said, we know that you are God's choice for each other. Thank you, Calvin and Debbie, for the speech. As we get ready to greet the couple, I request Reverend John, Calvin's maternal uncle, to close the function with prayer and benediction.
ஜெபம் செய்வோம். அன்பின் பரலோக பரிசுத்த பிதாவே, கிருபையா ஜெப வேளைக்காக உம்மை துதிக்கிறோம் ஐயா, உம்மை சோஸ்தரிக்கிறோம். நல்லதல்ல என்று சொன்ன தேவன், நல்லதை நீர் கண்டுபிடித்து இருவரையும் அன்பாலே இணைத்து, ஆண்டவரே பரிசுத்த மெய் விவாகத்தில் இணைத்து ஆபிரகாமின் ஆசீர்வாதங்களை பெற்றுக்கொள்ளும் தேவன் தொடர்ந்து அவர்களோடு நியாயப்படுத்த வாசனத்தின்படி தங்களை காத்து கொள்ளவும், பெற்றோர்களின் நற்பெயரை பாதுகாத்து கொள்ளவும், கர்த்தருடைய காரியங்கள் எல்லாவற்றிலையும் மாதிரியாய் வாழும்படியாக கிருபை பாராட்டும்படியாக இடத்துல கெஞ்சி மன்றாடுகிறோம். தேவரீர் கணவனானவன் மனைவி இடத்துல அன்பு கூறவும், போஷிக்கவும், விசாரிக்கவும், ஆண்டவரே எல்லாவற்றிற்கும் மேலாக கனம் பண்ணுங்கள் என்று கூட வேதம் சொல்லுகிறதே, அப்படிப்பட்ட கிருபைகளை தாரும். மனைவிக்கும் கூட தேவரீர் நீர் எல்லா காரியங்களையும் கீழ்ப்படியவும், ஆண்டவரே கணவனுக்கு ஆண்டவரே பயபக்தியாய் இருக்கவும் வேதம் சொல்லுகிறதே, அப்படிப்பட்ட கிருபைகளை நீர் மகளுக்கு கொடும்படியாய் உம்மிடத்தில் கெஞ்சி மன்றாடுகிறோம். பெற்ற இரு பெற்றோர்களையும் நாங்கள் இந்த நேரத்தில் வாழ்த்துகிறோம். அவர்கள் இந்த குடும்பத்தில் பொறுமையாக இருந்து எல்லா காரியத்திலையும்
பாடுவேன் பண்ணலாம் இப்போ இது ஒரு
பாதம் பற்றிடுவேனே மாசில்லாத நேசரே மகிமை பிரதாபா பாசத்தாலும் பாதம் பற்றிடுவேனே ஓ அரைக்கலமே உமதடிமை நானே ஆர்ப்பரிப்பேனே சுத்தரேவும்
ஐஸ்கிரீமா?
செக் செக்
செக். ரைட்.
अनम्यूट करना कुछ अकुश अनम्यूट हाँ वॉल्यूम
இது பண்ணலாம் இது பண்ணுறோம் தமிழ்டா இப்போ பண்ணணும் இல்லை நீ இப்போ பண்ணி ஒரு தமிழ் பாட்டு பண்ணலாம்னு சொல்லி பண்ணி இல்லைடா நான் பாடுவேன்
Take my hand.
Jesus and you
Take A.
hey, D
Take my
flat.
hand.
D flat, Ra.
Take my hand, Ra.
B flat, B flat.
Never understand. இங்கே வச்சிருக்கேன்.
When the highs are too high counting, and the hills too steep to climb, and the world outside ain't making sense, and the truth to find the line. When the lines too blurred to see, and my wrongs to right. See to my soul, see a lighthouse in a hurricane, and it's leading me back home. When I think about the only things in life to pull me through, I hit my knees and thank the Lord for Jesus and you. One is saving me in heaven when I leave this world behind, and one gives me the little taste when she holds me late at night.
They both give grace and it's amazing. They both have healing in their hands. And it ain't easy, but they're both making me
A better man. I hear a song, sweet song, sing my soul knees and thank the Lord for Jesus, Jesus and you.
Take my hand. Take my hand. Take my hand. G. Hey, take my heart, Ra. G. That's beautiful, Ra.
Forever seems like a long time, but nothing seems like a long time when I am with you. I feel like I'm walking on water since the day that I asked your father to let go of his daughter. So give me your blessing, sir. I'll give her all that I've got. But it sure feels like a lot. Let her take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand again and again. Right where we stand. I feel it in your wish. Wasn't like somebody who planned it all. I feel right where I belong. Strong. So give me a word and I'll give you all I've got. No, we don't have much, but it sure feels like a lot. So and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand again and again. Right where we
गोली से
For the joy of the Lord is our strength. We bow down and worship Him now. How great, how awesome is He. Together we sing. Holy is the Lord, God Almighty.
A or G? G. A, sure. Your grace is enough. Hey. Okay, huh?
தெரியுதா படத்தில் என்ன பாட்டு? மனவாழ்வு புவி வாழ்வு இந்த பாட்டு தெரியுமா?
2/4 D
சாரி சில மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் வந்துருச்சு. இல்லை அதெல்லாம் நல்லா இருந்துச்சு.